Hector the Horrid. Outside Wellswood Station, there is a coaling plant. This is where the steam engine's coal supply is from. One day, Edward arrived at the coaling plant to shunt trucks ready for Donald and Douglas to deliver the coal to all parts of the island. He arrived there just as the twins were finishing loaded with coal, ready to start their day's work. Just then, Bill and Ben puffed in with a big black truck. It was biffing and bashing the two little yellow engines. "What are you two doing?" asked Edward. Bill and Ben told him they were delivering the truck to here at the coaling plant. "But why does it need to take two engines to deliver one truck?" asked Donald. "Because he really does not like to be shunted," said Ben. "His name is Hector," said Bill, "but we call him Hector the Horrid." Bill and Ben chopped slowly away with Hector. "He does look troublesome," said Douglas. "Trucks won't bother me," said Edward. "I could biff him firmly into place." Later in the afternoon, Edward see Hector in the siding. The other trucks giggled and laughed. "Big, bad, strong and solid, that truck's name is Hector the Horrid," they sang. Hector glared at Edward. "Keep away," he roared. Bill and Ben were right, thought Edward. Hector is scary, and Hector is horrid. So Edward decided to keep away, and spend the rest of the day shunting the other trucks and filling them with coal. During his work, he couldn't help but feeling that Hector was watching him. The coaling plant manager came to see Edward. "We got an extra large delivery," he said, "so Rosie is coming to help you. You must shunt and fill Hector, then add him to the back of one of the Scottish twins' trains," he told Edward. Later, Rosie puffed into the coaling plant. She saw Hector. "Wow, do we have to shunt and fill that big truck, Edward?" "Yes, Rosie, but he doesn't want to be shunted. His name is—" Before Edward could finish, Hector opened his mouth and let out his biggest roar ever. "Keep away," he bellowed. Rosie was so surprised that she shook from funnel to footplate, and she steamed straight out of the plant. This made Edward cross. Hector had biffed and bashed Bill and Ben. He had shouted at Edward, and he had frightened Rosie so much that she puffed away. Now the extra delivery won't be ready in time. Hector was about to say again when Edward stood up to him. "I have enough. You have caused confusion and delay. You really are horrid." Then with one mighty biff, Edward sent Hector rolling backwards into a set of buffers. Hector crashed off the track. Edward felt really bad. He had not meant to knock Hector over. Hector lay on his side looking really sad. Now he doesn't seem so horrid. "I'm sorry I biffed you so hard. But why don't you want to be shunted?" said Edward. "Because I'm scared," moaned Hector. "I'm new, and I'm scared because I haven't been filled with coal before. I don't know what it feels like. That's why I didn't want to be shunted." Edward was surprised. Later, Boko and the breakdown train arrived and lifted Hector back onto the track. Edward wanted to help Hector. Sometimes engines or people get scared when they have to do something new, but coal isn't scary. Hector watched as Edward rolled under the coal hopper. Black dusty coal poured into Edward's tender. When the dust settled, Hector saw that Edward was smiling. "See, it's not scary." Now Hector was excited. "I'd like to be filled with coal too," he rumbled. "We must hurry," said Edward. Edward pulled Hector quickly under the coal hopper. Hector was quickly filled with coal. It felt wonderful. Then Edward shunted Hector into place just in time. Donald and Douglas puffed in. They saw their waiting trains. Douglas was surprised to see Hector at the back. "Well, I'm surprised you managed to got him under control," said Douglas. "How did you do it?" said Donald. "Oh, well," said Edward, "it's just a knack." Donald and Douglas puffed away with their coal trains. They were very surprised to hear Edward's whistle, "Good luck," but the whistle wasn't for them. It was for Hector, the not horrid at all.